Hi everyone, the current tech event that I'm going to be talking about is on a device called the Ambassador created by Waverly Labs. I found information about it in the International Business Times, and the article was called Ambassador Interpreter by Waverly Labs Hands-on Review, and it kind of looked at like Google Translate versus this device. This was written in 2020, so a couple years ago now, but I still thought it was very interesting and not something that I knew about. So this device translates languages in real time. So it can translate 20 languages and 42 different dialects. Some of the languages are English, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish. It is a wearable wireless earpiece, kind of like an AirPod Pro, that can be used for live translations or other entertainment such as phone calls or listening to music, things like that. The device actually won an innovation award because of the success and improvements on the device. So the device itself is very versatile. It has 3 different modes that you can select to use the device with. So there's the listen mode, the lecture mode, and then the converse mode. The listen mode is when the earpiece is constantly and actively looking for language to translate. The only thing is it has to be within 8 feet of the device to pick up clearly. It automatically and then in real time translates the speech to the language that you selected on the app when you paired your earpiece. It can also be delivered, the translation can be delivered through text, which is a great benefit if you need to go back and review what someone said, or if you missed it, or if it was just at too fast of a pace. So that's a very good option in that mode. Lecture mode is used when the user needs to address a group of listeners. So the ambassador will project the words of the speaker that is using the earpiece onto their phone, and then the phone can then be connected through Bluetooth through an audio system or a speaker, and the app will read the translation out loud to the group that you are speaking to. So that is the lecture mode. The converse mode is when it allows 4 ambassador units to all be paired together, and they'll all be compared to a single smartphone, and that will allow them to engage in the real-time conversation. So you set 2 things on the app. You set the language they want to detect and then the language they want to receive. So to tell the device you're ready to speak, you just touch the side, and then that signals to the device and the app that you need your language translated, and then that gets translated to the other ambassador that's connected to your phone. So the technology behind this device is an advanced far-field microphone array combined with the speech recognition network. So that captures the speech, and then once the speech is captured in the earpiece, it compresses and transmits the speech signals to a cloud-based network engine. So that's kind of how the speech is translated. So overall, this technology is not free of flaws, but it's a huge improvement from other devices and the technology that we previously had. It allows for a quicker translation time, which would not only benefit businesses that need to communicate with different languages, but also healthcare professionals that need to communicate with their patients as well. We know that it's important for the patient to be able to communicate with their healthcare team, and if they're not able to do that, it could create a lot of fear and anxiety, and also a lot of pressure on us because we want them to feel safe and comfortable as well. So it can decrease that fear in the patients. The more this device gets used, the more improvements the Waverly Lab can make to make sure that it's the best it can be. The article did say that this device should not replace human interpreters because human interpreters are more reliable and kind of give a better translation than the device. But I think that this device is a very good option when a human translator is not available or accessible. And we know in healthcare, translators are not always there right when you need them. So I feel like this is a really cool device. So I did find this device through an International Business Times, but I think it can be applied to many different settings and many different situations, and it's pretty cool.